Elevation students, and welcome to week 2 in the 4th quarter of chemistry. On Tuesday, I look forward to seeing you in VC. There are also 2 other times listed that you can get specific help with any of your assignments for the week. Overall, for this week, we're going to continue our conversation and calculations with the mole. We're going to be learning 2 big ideas. One is the molar mass of compounds here. The second is going to be 2-step mole conversions, which we're going to introduce. You'll notice that your points for this week come from 3 different assignments, each of them worth 15 points for a total of 45 points for this week. There are 2 sets of notes for you to complete. The first one is looking at the molar mass of compounds. When you click on this link, it will take you to your own copy of it, which you can then use to generate your notes. Note that this does not count for points, but it is a wonderful chance for you to go over those big ideas if you need to revisit them after VC or if you were unable to attend the VC. The next thing we're going to do is a practice with molar mass calculations. And I'm going to go ahead and back out of this because I realized I forgot to link it, but I'll click on it right here. And what this is going to do is take you to a site that you've seen before, where you get to generate 10 random problems. If you take a look at the rubric, you'll notice that this is worth 15 points, and you can get exceptional mastery for getting 9 or 10 of them correct. Here's the website. This time we're going to be doing 10 problems. We're looking at just molar mass. We're going to look at ionic and molecular compounds, and we're just going to do formulas alone. Okay, and when I do that, I'm going to start it. It's going to give me 10 different questions with formulas. Make sure you go to the hundredths place or 2 points after the decimal, and that's just because that's how this website works to give you credit for that. Okay, all right, if we go back and look at our module for the remainder of the week, click on this. The next assignment you have is a really fun one, and this is a mole puzzle. This is a little different than anything else you've done before. It's your apply assignment. And in this apply assignment, you're going to see a mole here, and he's stuck in his hole, and you have to travel through in a way that will eventually get him out of his hole. You're going to do that by solving a number of calculations. Here is the puzzle itself, if you wanted to see it just in a little bit more detail. In front of you, and the actual assignment itself is going to be right here. Here's a copy for you, and I've done the first question for you so you can see a sense of what I'm looking for. So I start with this first little hexagon, and I'm going to figure out what is the molar mass of water. So in my box here, I'm going to show my steps. Here's how I calculate the molar mass. The answer is 18, so I'm going to follow the path for 18 down to the next question. The next question is to figure out how many moles are in 222 grams of calcium chloride. I'm going to show my work here in conversion 2. Whatever answer I get will tell me if I'm going to go to the left, to the right, down, or one of these diagonals around here. So you'll follow through. The hint that I gave you is that you won't actually go through all of them. There is a path to get to the finish that requires actually only a total of 7 conversions. I've already done 1 of them for you. You'll also do a screenshot of your completed puzzle showing me all of the steps. All right, if we go ahead and take a look at the next piece for this week, you have some 2-step mole conversion notes. Again, these are not counted as a grade, but they're really helpful for you to walk through the Florida virtual notes for those 2-step calculations. Finally, you're going to be taking a quiz. This is called Find the Error Quiz. There is a 90-minute time limit, which is way more than you really need. Your mission in this is basically to take a look at the mistakes that I made or didn't make and identify where they are. There is a 12-minute video that walks you through some example problems to give you a sense of all that. So as I walk through this, you'll see here in question 1, here's a molar mass question, and you have to figure out where there is an error or perhaps there are no mistakes. The video itself really goes through in detail what the different mistakes might mean. That's it for the week.